Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Football Manager. Football Manager is back. Hope you're all excited for it. We're still in the same save as last time with Eastleigh, but it will be working and we have a microphone now, so the audio level is not going to be as poor as the first two episodes. And I figured out how to make the whole screen fit, which is good. But we see here, just sorting out a few things, we decided to go in for Brandon Thomas Asante to bring in on a loan to help bolster the squad a bit. From MK Dons, attacking right midfielder. He's going to be rotation with Leacock, McLeod and Steen. And I can't remember who the other person is, but they've accepted our loan offer, which is good. We'll just have to wait for confirmation from the player himself. And I see here we have television coverage for one of our games, which is interesting. I'm surprised they televise so low down in the leagues. But our under-23s lost against Exeter, but our under-18s managed to get a win. And for the captain and vice captain, I decided to go on the recommendations of the assistant manager, with Cresswell being the captain and Johnson being the vice captain of the team for this season. But here we head into our last friendly of the season. The starting lineup will be, we're going to bring in Thomas Asante. He's going to start instead of Steen. But that means the lineup will be Stack, Muggleton, Cresswell, Johnson, O'Doffin, Close, Togwell, Matthews, and across the front three, Raymond, Constable, and Thomas Asante. The bench has Clark, Cole, Green, Garrett, Oberley, Taylor, Strevens, Leacock, McLeod, Scott Wilson, Henderson, Dugdale, and Steen, I believe. There might also be one more, but I'm not sure. But we try and fire them up for the first match. Go out there, challenge them to compete for places. But let's go. Can we beat the West Brom under-23s, who apparently are favourites for the match? Can we show our experience to beat them rather than beating them on skill, but still beat them on skill anyway? We're going over here. Is there anything going to happen? And Togwell picks himself up a yellow, which is always annoying, but yellow don't really matter in friendlies very much, as long as you don't get sent off. But Constable gets an offside call there. We're still waiting for another highlight. Here we go. Their keeper, Rose, hitting it long. Edwards, them underneath it, but Muggleton wins the header. Wilson knocks it down. Togwell, Raymond goes over the top looking for Constable. Constable in the box. Constable turns. Matthews, great block. And cleared out towards O'Doffin. To Close now. Togwell. First time ball to Constable, but the highlight ends there. But here we've got another highlight. Quickly on the back of it. It's Cresswell on the ball. He finds Raymond. Raymond coming inside here. Still coming. He finds Matthews. Togwell. Can we find a killer ball here? It's Close, Matthews. Constable. Raymond's offside. He takes the shot. It was blocked. Togwell first to recover the ball. Close now on the ball. Passes it back to Cresswell. His ball forward is blocked. It falls to Matthews, but he's tackled. And that's the end of the highlight. We're past halfway in the first half. Here's another highlight for the West Brom under-23s, but Togwell fetches the ball and gets it out, only as far as McCourt on the far side. He passes inside for Sweeney. Sweeney to Nabby. Nabby to Holsgrove, who turns and shoots and just misses to the right. Going past the 30-minute mark as Constable gets another offside. We might have been able to go 1-0 up, but I think 0-0 is a fair reflection of the game so far. Hopefully Well, we've got one more chance before half time. Muggleton, big throw, headed away by Donnellan. Back out to Muggleton. His cross, it falls to Togwell, and he really should have scored that. He blasted it so far wide from right in front, and what a waste. Here Edwards knocks it down to Wilson, who finds Naby. Naby to El Bouzidi. That's a poor pass, and Muggleton cuts it out. Now Togwell, can we get one right on the edge of half time? Raymond, can he beat his man? He finds Togwell. Togwell to Close. Close through the gap to Constable. Constable with a first time ball. Raymond, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. He beats Wilson. Cross away by Donnellan, only as far as Raymond. Constable's in. I thought, is he offside? Yes, he was. I was quite confident that he was offside there. But it looks like we're coming up to the end of the half here. Oh, maybe there's one more chance. Raymond plays it over the top. Constable first to the ball. He's got no options. He found Raymond though on the edge of the box. Raymond's shot blocked. Matthews! But that was a waste of an opportunity, and I believe that will probably be half time. Yes, 0-0 at the break. Try and encourage the team. What are we going to say? Happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. We're going well. Some of the team is looking extremely delighted. Hopefully we can pick up a goal or two in the second half. Here's Chambers for the West Brom team. Plays it back to Prizybeck. Looks like they made a goalkeeper change at half time, because I think Rose was injured, wasn't he? But here we go. A highlight on the 50-minute mark. Cresswell wins a good header. Togwell first time to Matthews. Back to Togwell. Now to Raymond. What can Raymond do with the ball? He's forced backwards. Muggleton's there for him. He goes to Close. Raymond somehow ended up with the ball. Constable can play through Matthews. Matthews is in. Matthews puts it past Prizybeck. I'm probably not pronouncing that name anywhere near it's meant to be pronounced. But we're 1-0 up, and it's Sam Matthews who scores. A good ball through from Constable. I'm not sure what happened to the central defender. He was nowhere. He must have come out to try and get to Constable, but Matthews was in, and he slotted it underneath the keeper at the near post. And we take a lead against the West Brom under-23s. Moving up to the 60th minute mark here. Another half an hour to play. Constable's off. So here they've got a chance from a corner. It's Bradley swinging it in, and Morton heads it in to make it 1-1. Callum Morton with a great header from a corner. They must have been practicing that, I think. Take a look at the replay here. Where are we? Is this our ground? The Silver Lake Stadium's bigger than I thought. Morton at the near post. No one was on him well enough. And he puts it in. I'm going to encourage the team though. Encourage them to keep going. Here they have another highlight though. It's Chambers to Bradley. Close makes a good tackle. He didn't have that under control enough. Then, as Johnson finds O'Doffin launches it long. O'Shea wins the header, but Matthews is first to the ball. He finds Thomas Asante. This is like his first action on the game. He hasn't had much to do with anything, but he's put a beautiful ball in for Constable. It's blocked, but Wilson gets it away just before Raymond can get to it. And it's still 1-1. Launched it long, but that's the end of the highlight. We've crossed the 70th minute mark here, and it's time for a substitution. Who are we going to bring on? Leacock McLeod's coming on for Raymond. And Asante's coming off with Steen replacing him. And we do seem to have quite a few left backs, I've noticed. Taylor on for Togwell here. I think that's all I'll do. I think it's all I did. Yes, that's all I did. Here we go. It's coming up to the end of the game. It looks like it might end in a draw. Steen has a cross. Away by Wilson. Close. Chips the ball over the top. Leacock McLeod. And it's a volley goal from Leacock McLeod. Just off the bench. And he makes it 2-1. A great assist from Close, I think it was. Recovering the ball from the clearance. And chipping the ball over the top. Making sure he's still onside. And it's a cushioned volley into the near post goal. Great stuff. Here's Constable now. Launching it. Leacock McLeod using his pace to get in behind the left back, or is it the right back? And he cuts it back across. Steen. Matthews. Oh, away by Meredith. Cresswell will control it. He'll launch it back up there. Chambers in the way. Cresswell comes onto it again. He finds Close, but that's the end of the highlight. It's going to be another sub, is it? Is it? Oberlai comes on for Cresswell. And there's about 5 minutes left. We're trickling down. It's about 1 minute. Can we hold on? They've got a chance here at the very end of the game. Bradley puts it into the box, away by O'Doffin. Away again. Meredith will recover. Launches it long. Muggleton. Big header. Taylor first to the ball. He could play through Leacock McLeod. It's not the best of balls. He gets to it though. Can he beat his man? He gets the cross in, but Prizzy Beck is there to make the save and catch the cross. There's about 30 seconds left or so. Chambers finds Bradley. Back to O'Shea. Well in by O'Doffin. Now Steen. Plays it over the top. Constable. Can he get to it first? Can he get in behind? He gets to it first. Can he get the cross in? He can, but Prizzy back again is there to cover. But there's about 7 seconds left now. Kicked out. Solomon. Surely the full-time whistle's going to go here. And yes, there it is. We win our last friendly of the season against West Brom under 23s 2-1. And we say I wasn't expecting such a good performance, and that we are very happy with that. And the team, some of them are happy or delighted, in fact. Leacock McLeod gets man of the match, and as we win 2-1. And our objectives for the season are to reach the playoff in the National League, the FA Cup the first round, and the FA Trophy the fourth round. And the fixtures for the weekend. Our game isn't being televised, so that's not really much to pay attention to. But for our first match of the regular season, it's against Guiseley. The only change to the starting lineup is Thomas Asante out and Steen in. Not sure why I didn't play Leacock McLeod. I think I might have got them mixed up. But York are the only team to have played yet, and they got the win. And we'll say them to go out, relax, and play the natural game. Raymond seems relaxed from an individual team talk. But can we go out here and pick up our first win in the first game of the season against Guiseley? Here is Togwell around the corner to Raymond. Raymond to Togwell. Launching along. Constable, surely not, but he's offside. Couldn't make it 1-0 as soon as the game started. Ten minutes gone now. Nothing much happening. You're going to see a highlight anytime soon. Quarter of an hour through the game here, as Lincoln make it 2-0 against Woking. But here we've got a highlight. Oh, maybe it's them. No, Johnson with the interception. Matthews. Togwell. Finds Constable. Constable's shot on the turn is poor. It goes out. and that's just going to be not good enough. It's too easy for them to defend against. But here is another highlight at the 25th minute mark. It's Walton on the ball, back to Williams, launching it long. Cresswell wins the header. Hatfield gets onto the ball. Green, well up by Johnson. Walton gets on the ball here, but he's had it taken off him. Matthews on the ball now. Constable, can he play it round the corner? No, he goes back to Matthews, who's tackled by Walton. And now Rankine is on the ball. He goes out to Hurst. Hurst dribbles inside, finds Hatfield. Hatfield to Green. Launches it long. Can Rankine get onto that? No, thankfully Johnson is there to block it. But they've still got the ball. Here's Hurst again. Johnson again in the way. And Walton kicked it out. But Johnson, unfortunately, has picked himself up an injury. And Oberlei is going to have to come on. We tell him no pressure. And, yeah. Are they going to make the sub? Here we've got a free kick. Close, though. Sends it well wide. And yeah, there's the substitution. Oberlei on for Johnson. Here we go. We've got the ball here. Raymond. Togwell. Constable. We play around the corner. Matthews. Out to Steen. Saved by Max Ted. It's only another 10 or so minutes left in this half. What can we do? Here we've got a corner. Muggleton to swing it in. Brown gets it away. Raymond will be first to the loose ball. He almost knocks over the ref. But he's tackled by Hatfield, who's running away. But he just kicks it long, and O'Doffin will recover the ball. And he launches it long. Constable, can he knock that down to someone? He knocks it down to Close. Matthews now on the ball. Releases Steen. Steen on the ball. Tackle by Williams. And launches it long. And Close brings it down very nicely. Matthews now. Constable. That's another poor shot from Constable. It goes well wide. Here we've got a free kick. Muggleton plays it short. Close. Togwell now. Was that a shot from Togwell? Must have been, but it might have been a pass. But anyway, it's saved by Max Ted. And he boots it long. And we're coming up to the end of the half here. But we've got another highlight. Max Ted hits it long. Big up from one of our defenders. Constable now on the ball. Out to Raymond. Raymond bursting inside. Togwell to Matthews. Now Steen. What can he do? He's tackled by Atkinson. But Oberlei gets in the way again. But Elsnick gets the header in. And it goes back to Muggleton. He passes to Close. Now Togwell. Constable. Back to Togwell. Togwell, and that's another poor shot. I don't think we've... No, we had one shot on target. That was Steen, I think. Or it might have been two. I'm not sure. Here they've got a free kick. Walton's shot goes over the bar. Still 0-0. And we're coming up to the end of the half here. And yeah, there's half time. It's 0-0, as was the score against West Brom earlier in the episode. We say, keep playing the way. No, we don't. Keep going out there and you can still win. And we keep going into the second half. Hopefully we can pick up a win. As they kick off, it's Green. Atkinson launches it long, intercepted by O'Doffin. Matthews. Togwell. Finds Matthews. Matthews on the ball. He's tackled by Lawler, who does well there. Oh, Close has got himself a yellow. probably was a bad call. Their man Kevin Hurst has hurt his head, apparently. As we move up to 14th position. It's another yellow card, and this time it's for O'Doffin. Fortunately, as Tranmere go 5-0 up against Bromley. Bloody hell. And Dagenham and Redbridge go 4-2 up against Southport. Some high-scoring games, and we're still at 0-0. And Muggleton wins that. Togwell, Raymond. Some nice quick passing play. Close. Matthews. Constable. Can we get a chance on goal here? Constable still on the ball. He goes back to O'Doffin, who plays it back to Constable. What can he do here? He goes back to Close. Togwell's in a bit of space. Togwell's shot. Oh, it's over the bar. Better tell Togwell not to shoot from distance. He keeps blazing him over or well wide. But we've passed the 60-minute mark. This might end 0-0, but there's still time for either team to score. It's Williams to Hurst. Rankine. Hurst again. Rankine. And they've given a penalty. Oh. Brilliant. Can Stack save it? Rankine taking his time. He runs up. And that was a very good penalty, to be fair. Michael Rankine scores his first goal of the season and Guiseley's first goal of the season. And what are we going to tell the lads? Nothing, because we get interrupted by a replay. Rankine steps up, pops it into the roof of the net. 1-0. Now what are we going to tell them? You're going to tell them, demand more. And here we go, Constable. Back to Close. Matthews. Steen. Can we get back in this game? Close. Togwell. Shot is blocked, but Brown takes it out. Muggleton's going to go for the long throw. Oberlei! 1-1. He scored at the back stick. No one was on him. And Ao Oberlei has scored our first goal of the season. What an unlikely source from someone who wasn't even starting the game and someone who plays defender. Who would have expected that? It was Cresswell who won the flick on, and Oberlei had a free volley on his left foot which he put in when the keeper was looking the other way. But here we've got the ball again. It's Togwell. Plays it back to Muggleton, whose long throw set that up. Now it's Close. Back to Muggleton. Close again. Matthews. Togwell. Constable. Constable, he's in the box. Saved by Max Ted. Still 1-1. Half and quarter of an hour left in the game. Booted long by Max Ted, but that's the end of the highlight. Looking to make a substitution here, but all that's left on the bench are left backs, because I forgot to change up the bench from the friendly where we were allowed 12 subs. So I think that'll be the last. I think that we'll only make one sub in this game, as Lawler gets a yellow card for Guiseley, but we're running out of time. There's 8 minutes left now. Here's Muggleton on the ball. Goes back to Cresswell, up to Matthews. Constable. Raymond. Back to Close. Togwell. Matthews. Matthews shot. Oh, saved well by Max Ted. But that's the end of the highlight. What are we going to say here? Encourage passionately. Ryan Cresswell gets himself a yellow here. They've got the ball. It's Hurst trying to break into the box. He's held up well. It's played in, but Stack rushes out and dives on the football. And he holds it. And he launches it long, but that actually wasn't launched too long because Close has won it in midfield. Constable back to Close. Now Matthews to Togwell. Plays it through. Can Raymond get to it? No, Brown. But it's only cleared as far as Matthews, whose shot is well saved by Max Ted, but I think it was going out anyway. 4 minutes left now. Close will whip in the corner. Towards Cresswell. Oh, it's gone over. We're into the last few seconds of the 90. Close whipping it in again. And Cresswell this time heads the ball into the back of the net. This one doesn't go over. This one goes into the back of the net. Cresswell tops off a fine display with a goal after getting the assist for the first goal. A great header in between the goalie, who was rooted to the spot, and the defender on the near post. A powerful header. We go defensive here. Attempt to hold our lead. Lawler, Hatfield. Elsnick might be in behind, but O'Doffin does very well there. Very nicely controlled. But clearance only as far as Hatfield. Togwell gets it out. Here is Steen. A minute 15 left. Steen tackled by Atkinson. Oh, well in by Oberlei. Gets to it first. The ball deflects. Constable. Steen. Tackled. He gets to it first. Back post. Raymond. That'll seal it, I think. Bradley Raymond puts it in at the back stick. Was he tackled here, or did he just cut it back? I'm not sure. I think he might have been tackled by Hurst. But he puts the cross in anyway. And Raymond is there to volley it in. And we make it 3-1. With our second goal in stoppage time. Or was the second one just at the end of 90? Not sure. But about 30 seconds left now. Maybe we can score another. Matthews tracks back to eventually pick up the ball. Togwell, long ball, stopped by Williams. Now Lawler, Preston, Hurst trying to play through over the top. O'Doffin does well. He's been impressive in the early starts of this season. I thought we might have needed a new right back, but he's been rather decent. And there is full time. The first game of the league season ends in a win for us. We defeat Guiseley 3-1, and everyone is extremely delighted, apart from a few people. But we're in third place as well, which is always good news. After going behind in the 71st minute, we fight back to win 3-1. So a great display from us. But that'll be it for today's episode of Football Manager. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and we'll also see here that Raider Johnson is injured. But anyway, I'll see you next time. See ya. Goodbye.